It is now that time, everybody. The trailer for Watching and Dreaming has finally dropped, and it's crazy. It's crazy. I was not even paying attention. I was literally working on my other videos, doing my own thing, and I was like, oh, okay, I'll take a quick break. And boom, Watching and Dreaming trailer right in front of my face, and I'm just like, are you kidding me? Anyway, oh my gosh, it's so freaking cool. If you somehow haven't seen the trailer yet, I'll leave the link to the trailer down in the description so you can quickly go watch it. So let's quickly start going over the trailer. There's a lot, yet a little. I feel like I always say that. Anyway, it starts off with this very somber tone, right? And Ida's asking, where do you think magic comes from? And Luce answers, from the heart. And immediately it shows the throne room. Now, I'll talk about this later, but we see this beating heart. We always saw this, right? We always thought this was weird, but it was never brought up, right? How the Titan is supposed to be dead, yet this giant heart is beating here. We always knew this beating heart of the Titan, presumably, was a thing, but we just never really talked about it too much. It just never really happened. There was no plot device. It was just kind of like there, and it was cool and spooky and kind of creepy, honestly. Honestly, it reminded me of Nausicaa in the Valley of the Wind with the giant warrior, and we might be seeing something like that, but more on that later. Ida then says, you need to choose yourself. I'm not entirely sure what this references. I don't think it has anything to do with what she said beforehand about where magic comes from. Maybe it does, but I'm assuming it might be related to Luce's dilemma of her wanting to leave the Boiling Isles and stay on Earth, and then it's like, okay, that's your decision. You need to choose yourself. That's what I assume it references. We also see that King is no longer donning the collector outfit. Honestly, I kind of liked it when he was in it. Honestly, I think he looks better when he actually wears clothes rather than just being his fluffy little self. I don't know. I just thought he looked a little bit cooler, but whatever. Then we have the, of course, iconic line, us weirdos have to stick together. But right here, this is a very odd looking scene, because we have Ida, obviously in heartbeat mode, and then King, they're chilling. But what is happening, huh? Look at everything around, huh? Doesn't that just look a little weird, dare I say, a bit goopy? What's up with the eyes, huh? What's up with the eyes? And why is it moving and spreading? Dare I say, Belos taking over the Titan? Was I right about that? Was I? I made a theory about it. I mean, it was a pretty popular theory, but still, it's gonna happen, dude. He's gotta be able to take over the Titan. Anyway, then we get a shot of Ida just flying away, nothing too important. Luce reaching her hand out toward the portal. And we also see Puppet Lilith. So Lilith, the poor Lulu, was turned into a puppet. I kind of feel bad for her. That means she probably won't have too much screen time in the finale. But, you know, this is the finale. I'm sure screen time has to go to the main three, you know? So we then get another outfit swap with Luce, now wearing an Emperor's Coven outfit, which is a little strange. Why is she wearing this? There's no... You're trying to blend in, I'm assuming, but, like, why? There's no more Emperor's Coven, right? I assume that would have been disbanded. I don't know. Either way, she's got String Bring with her, so that's cute. And then she walks and gazes off the edge of this bridge and finds a bunch of people turned to stone. Not even puppets, just straight up stone. Basha, Maddie, Principal Bump, and then I think his name is Milton, and then I think one of the bards? Honestly, I can't remember. But it sucks. That means Basha and Maddie got caught. So after they were fighting with Kiki, the stars must have came and got them, I guess. That's unfortunate, but at least we got Maddie and Princey B together. That's what we like to see. We then get this really, really cool line from Belos. He's in his possessed rain form holding a star, which is a bit odd. I don't know if that's maybe some of the collector's powers. It has something to do with the collector, surely. I'm not sure why the star is there. But then we see a shot of Belos taking over Rain's body again, but then we see his other half heading towards somewhere else. Now, if you know the design of this room carefully, you would know that this is the throne room. This is almost certainly, clearly, the throne room, right? And you know what's in the throne room, right? The heart. The heart. So, you're telling me that the heart has been there the whole time, ever since we saw the very first look inside the throne room. It's been there just for this moment. For Belos to latch onto the heart and just, you know what? If I just take their land away, then what are they gonna do? It's his ultimate last resort, right? Because they live on the Titan. So if he just possesses the Titan and just gets up, guess what? Everyone's fallen off. Like, how are they gonna fight him, huh? Surely with the Collector. I definitely think that Belos is, he always has been, the true final villain of the Owl House. The Collector is a means to an end when it comes to the message of the Owl House. But Belos is the big bad, right? We all thought the Collector back at King's Tide, oh, the Collector's gonna be the big bad, but no. The Collector is the thematic villain, something that drives the point home of what the Owl House is. I'm assuming with the message that appears in this trailer, us weirdos have to stick together. I definitely think after some game or some battle, Luce is going to find some way to outwit the Collector or win at his own game, and they're going to become allies somehow. Maybe Ida and Camila will step in with their motherly guidance to help out the Collector. King should also get a really nice scene with the Collector to repair their friendship, and maybe Luce can relate to the Collector since they are honestly very, very similar. I definitely think after a while that the Collector is going to be the one to help our heroes take down Belos, because once Belos has control of the Titan, dude, that's when things get crazy, because he's going to be pretty much unstoppable. But anyway, we're moving on, and we just get this cool watching and dreaming little pose, and we see the three of the trio, Luce, Ida, and King. They're all reunited, which looks really, really great. And of course, they're on some checkerboard. It's kind of hard to tell with the colors. But the Collector is standing above them, and he's pretty excited to play a new game, saying, why don't I show you some of my favorite games? And then he plays Pac-Man. That's terrifying. Pac-Man Collector? Like, what? That surely has to be Pac-Man Collector. Oh, that's scary, dude. How would he even know about Pac-Man? I don't know, dude. It's funny. So surely they're going to be playing lots of games, and it's going to be chaotic. He's also really big at one point. Look at this shot. He's like mega big, and the three of the trio, they're trapped in like these orbs, which King doesn't even look that nervous. Like, Ida looks crazy. Luce is kind of like, okay, I'm in a ball. And King just like, yeah, you know, this is just a regular day. I'm used to this. You know, I've hung out with this guy for like 2 months now, 3 months now. I'm used to it, dude. I'm used to it. Something to note is that a lot of the orbs in the background of the shot, they're all cracked. I don't know if that has any significance, but it's just a little interesting. Surely that has to mean something. I don't know. Either way, the Collector's face is very terrifying here. Next, we get this line exchange.
You have to wake up. How? You turn on the light.
Okay, so that was Willow, then Luce, then Amity. That was definitely not like all a consensus thing. That was just a trailer line. That wasn't like actual dialogue. But I'm still confused what's going on in the shot. So we see all of Luce's friends are being grabbed by something? I honestly don't know. It's definitely not Belos. If anything, it's gotta be the Collector, surely. What is a bit weird is everybody has their old outfits on. Like, Willow has her Hexside uniform on. Amity has her Season 2 outfit on. Gus, Gus, wait, hold on, wait a minute, Gus? What is that outfit? I don't actually know. And then it looks like Hunter has his Hunting Palisman outfit on. So they all get their old fits, which is a bit interesting. But Amity especially looks really weird in this shot where she's being taken up. I imagine this has to be the Collector turning them into puppets or something. Because like when you look up, they all get like warped out of there. And there's like stars, so they definitely seem to get turned into puppets. But then we get this shot, which is presumably earlier in the episode, with Gus trying to save, it looks like a Hexside student, I'm gonna guess. I honestly don't know. This is probably earlier in the episode. They're probably like trying to invade the Collector's hideout to rescue some of the puppets. After that, we get these few cool shots. Not too much to talk, and these ones just Luce running around in the Emperor's castle, and then looks to be like right where we left off at the end of For the Future, so I imagine that's just going to be like literally at the start of Thanks to Them. Also, Ghost looks pretty funny, cat moment right there. We get a really cool shot of Harpy Ida coming out of the door and then flying upwards, looks really, really cool. And then Luce smacking the light glyph together and saying, let's end this. And then we get, oh, wahoo, Disney XD 1 hour special moment. There's honestly one really cool clip. So there's 5 more clips here. We have a shot of the entire group except for Luce just going ham. Honestly, I don't know what's up with Amity. She looks kind of out of it in this shot. I don't know. I don't know if it's her eyes or what. But like, for specifically, she looks really strange. Hunter's just on the ground. I don't know what's up with him. Willow's eyes are glowing. Gus just seems ready to go. I honestly can't tell. They could be possessed. I don't know. Like, they could be being mind controlled. I honestly don't know. They just look a little off in this scene, but maybe it's just because they're like ready to fight. And the next scene is just Gus having a bunch of glyphs, which is pretty cool. But then this scene looks really cool. Harpy, Ida, and King. King looks like he's also crying, which is really sad. But he jumps on Harpy Ida, and it looks like the two of them are like flying towards something in like some sort of, I don't know, combo attack. What's interesting about King here is that his hair is like oddly spiky. I don't know, he just feels like extra spiky here and just looks really, really angry. I'm not entirely sure what's happening to these two. I can only assume that they're being controlled by the Collector in some way. I could be colorblind, but I'm pretty sure the orbs or whatever that they were trapped inside, that might be what caused them to go crazy. So if you look at Ida's ball and then King's ball, I think King's is blue and Ida's is like, I don't know what that color is, honestly. I'm colorblind. I'm not gonna even try. But if you look at their eye colors here, they kind of match the ball, right? That they were trapped inside. So I imagine whatever that ball was that they were trapped inside took over their bodies, I guess. So the Collector probably has control of them in some way. We then get a cool shot of Willow with some glyphs, one sticking out of her mouth, which is kind of funny. But this is pretty cool because I assume they know how to use glyphs, and this will help power them up, you know? They get to use a lot more different magic than what they're used to, so that'll be really cool. And then the final shot is just the entire trio having a good old reunion hug, which is awesome. It's gonna be really nice to see that scene in its entirety, and String Bean is also there, which is really, really cute. So, and then of course it ends with one last "us weirdos have to stick together" line, which is just perfect. They literally said it twice in this trailer, so that's definitely going to be a very important theme, which makes sense. It's an iconic line from the series. But yeah, we got some really, really good stuff here, and I like that they didn't show too much, right? They showed just enough to the point where it's like, ooh, what's happening? Like, we don't know what's happening. I definitely think the Bellows taking over the Titan, that's got to be certain. We don't know how the mystery figure from For the Future works into this. There's still a lot more questions that we have, and that's perfect. I don't want to know. I want to know when I watch the episode. I don't want to know when I watch the trailer. But the biggest takeaway from this, in my opinion, is that Bellows is surely going to take over the Titan, and I can't wait to see how it's gonna happen, dude. Oh, I'm so excited for that. And especially what the repercussions of that is going to be. Like, once Bellows gets up and they have to fight him on the Titan, first off, how are they gonna do that? They're gonna all have to be aerial. I mean, I guess they have brooms, but like, they're gonna have to like help carry people. I don't know. Like, what about all the townspeople? Not everybody can fly, right? It's weird. And then what happens to their living space? Once the Titan stands up, are they just gonna have it smack on back down? They're not gonna be able to position it in the exact same way they left it? Or is everybody just gonna move over to Earth? Surely not. Are they gonna go to the other side of the world? We just don't know right now. We don't know. It's gonna be interesting. Like, what's gonna happen if Bellows takes over the Titan? Like, where is everybody gonna live, huh? I don't know. I'm super excited to see what's gonna happen, though. Definitely let me know what your theories are. I love reading through everybody's theories in the comments. I'll probably talk more on some theories I have later. I've been wanting to talk about like lots of theories I had, but I'm working really hard on the other videos that I want to get out before the Owl House ends, so please be patient with those as well. Anyway, I guess I'll see you all later. Thanks for watching, everybody. Definitely let me know your theories and how excited you are for watching and dreaming. I'll see you all later. Have yourselves a great day. Bye-bye.